Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to another episode of Gold Rush. As I make my way back to the old Arnold parcel, I was actually having some problems with my with my most recent save game. I brought the truck onto the old Arnold's parcel, and like everything in the back disappeared, reappeared. It all reappeared right in a pile right over behind here. Literally right down in here. And then my truck was all bugged out, and so I had to revert to the most recent autosave, which was luckily right after I had finished my episode from last night. And so I guess everything, all is good. Thank freaking gosh. Because I was like really starting to flip out there for a second. Alright, so let's get everything going here. And we're going to continue digging gold. We're going to hit midnight here pretty soon, and we'll probably get like maybe 15 or 20 ounces of gold removed from our coffers. So we're going to have to keep on digging to get more gold. So we're going to pull up. Just going to pull this guy up over here. And we're going to go for six buckets again. Shoot, did I put all the, I guess I would still have the, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I still have one bucket left, which is going to be for the Magnetite separator. So, I had some pizza today, and I'm telling you guys, I feel like my intestines are going to like explode at any given moment, and not in a good way, like in a really bad, messy way. So there might be a pause in this episode. I don't know. I hope there won't be, but if there is, I won't be doing any kind of audio recordings or anything like that. 21.3, okay. $71 gold earned. So we're doing pretty good gold-wise there. Now we just need to get that Magnetite. We need to get the Magnetite, going so that we can start making some more money. All right. Start it up. Lights on. There we go. Excavator mode. All right, so back to doing the business. It's so hard to see where this is supposed to be planted. Where it's supposed to be planted. What the heck am I talking about? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ooh. I zoom out of this view just a little bit? Yes, I can. Okay. That'll make life a little easier for me. Why does it seem like I'm closer to that edge? I know these are really sucky scoops here, but kind of bear with me here. So 25% on the first bucket. So hopefully we'll get another 30 or so ounces. Then we're going to be in a pretty good spot to potentially be ready to do all the tier 3 stuff. Of course, we will need the two, what is that thing called? The duplex jigs. We'll need 2 of those, I think. And the... Well, let's see. Those are roughly 40 grand a piece. I think they're like 39,000, so we'll say 40. And then the large wash plant is 80, so we're going to need 160,000 dollars, and I'm pretty sure that the gold price is pretty low right now in the game. So yeah, that kind of stinks. Come on, nah. I don't think that this area, I don't know, this might have some decent gold in it. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. I was actually looking forward to playing this all day, but I don't know, I've been feeling weird lately. Not in a coronavirus weird kind of way, just kind of maybe depressed or something. I think this whole social distancing crap is getting to me. I really do. And, you know, we're just not seeing the numbers of people sick and dying that... I mean, there's a lot of people that have supposedly died. You know, when you look at the CDC numbers, the Center for Disease Control in the United States, I think they're saying something like 80,000 deaths. But you have to remember that even if a person dies and they've tested positive for coronavirus, even if coronavirus doesn't have anything to do directly with their death, that they're still being reported as a coronavirus death. So yeah, that's going on right now. So I think the numbers are really skewed to make it seem a lot worse than it is. And And I think once the coronavirus I was going to say hypocrisy, the coronavirus hysteria. I think once the hysteria calms down, maybe in several months, and more thorough studies, are done on how many people were actually directly affected by the coronavirus, I think then we'll kind of have a better understanding of like how silly, this whole social distancing thing was. It's like for the flu. I mean, do we social distance from the flu? I mean, generally, if there's like large flu outbreaks at a school or something, yeah, a school might shut down for like a week. But never like a month like this. I mean, this has been absolutely unprecedented in my time and probably everybody else's time. And I don't know. I'm just getting kind of sick of it. I'm sick of hearing about it on the news 24/7. I'm fine. I still don't know. Matter of fact, I had a friend who thought that they swore up and down. They're like, I'm positive that I had the coronavirus back in January. That they had antibody testing done, and they're basically like, nope, you didn't have any coronavirus. Oh, great. Did I not turn this back on? Swizzle sticks. Swizzle sticks. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, I just don't think it's going to turn out to be quite as bad as people are thinking it's going to be. And then there's going to be people that are like, Brad, what about that town in Italy where, like, thousands of people died just in this one little town? I mean, I don't really know the specifics about it. Does that town actually exist? Is it real? I don't know. And I don't want to, belittle or downplay anybody's passing. I really don't. But at the same time, I don't know what the circumstances were in that town and why, so many people in supposedly this small Italian village were affected by it in such a dramatic way. I don't have an answer for that. Obviously, it's very strange. But, yeah, I just don't know. But anyway, let's not talk about it anymore. Let's get to digging. Yeah, I've kind of been... I went to bed pretty early last night. Like, I got my video done, edited and everything, processed and edited. It takes about, once I'm done recording, it takes about 2 hours. Generally about an hour to process the video. Then I have to import it into my editing software, which only takes a few minutes. I can usually even edit while it's importing. And a lot of times I've even completed my edits before it's even fully imported. And then I wait for it to finish importing if I haven't. And then to do the export, which is the final file format that I upload to, that generally takes maybe another 10 or 20, 10 to 20 minutes. Sometimes not so long. And so, I just started uploading it to YouTube last night, and I was just bushed. I just went to bed and ended up waking up at like 4:30 in the morning to use the facilities as one does, and I could not sleep. I could not go back to sleep after that. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get comfortable. I was too hot, then I was too cold. I got up and I turned the air conditioning on, and it was just miserable. And so I ended up just kind of getting up and trying to eat something. I didn't really feel like eating anything, and I was just miserable all day. So yeah. So I took a nap this afternoon. And I got up and it's been one of those Thursdays. I don't know. It feels more like a Monday for me for whatever reason. I turned on the news and it's like, the coronavirus show again, and you're just sick of hearing about it on the news constantly. You just want to have good news, It's like 2020, everybody was saying 2019 was bad. Well, then 2020 is like, then they're talking about these murder hornets. I think it's just this Asian wasp that's been in the United States for years. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure I was actually stung by one when I was a kid, probably 9 or 10 years old. I was stung in the back of the neck by a gigantic wasp that when I was that age, the wasp went from one side of my hand to the other, like not from like the fingertip to fingertip, but if you hold your palm up, from like the left side of the palm to like the right side, not all the way past your thumb, but just where your four fingers are. It was probably just slightly smaller, shorter than that length. So and that's a big wasp to get stung by as a 10-year-old, or however. I would say I was probably in the 8 to 10 years old, somewhere in that range. and I'm pretty sure. I mean, it sucked. I was like, I was starting to hallucinate. I wasn't having like a severe allergic reaction, like I could still breathe and everything, but I could tell that like kind of my body, like my hands were kind of swollen up a little bit. My neck was swollen a little bit, not enough to cut off my airways or anything like that. And they got me into an ambulance. Of course, my dad's looking around for me, and I can't remember. I told them, I don't know if I had like a friend that I was playing with who knew where my dad was or what, but somehow my dad turns up and everything's okay. And I don't remember if I don't think they gave me a shot of anything. This is before the EpiPens were a thing. That kind of was back in the 90s when the EpiPens started becoming more common. Okay. But I'm pretty sure I was stung by a murder hornet and survived. Now, had I been stung by many of them, that would have probably turned out a little bit less favorably for me, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the heck I was stung by. But it sure looked a lot like these murder hornets that are, people are posting pictures of and that they're talking about on the news and all that fun stuff. So take from that what you will. I don't know. I don't know what the saying is. Make your own conclusions or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm being like pessimistic this episode. I don't want to be. I really don't. I want to get some gold. I think we are going to have to back up soon, though. What? This thing's already like almost halfway out of fuel? You gotta be joking. I mean, I know it's not joking, but it still. Ugh. Okay, 26% full. That's our third bucket there. Zoom out just a bit there. All right, let's see if we can, let's straighten this out. I'm just going to back up a little bit here. Yeah. Uh-oh. Ah! It's gonna take all kinds of new coordination. It's weird, like when you move and everything changes. Changes. So we've almost got our getting closer to getting our third bucket here, which I'm totally cool with. Let's see here. So we're going to be up close to 70% there. We're just going to kind of get these top layers. Like so. Boy, thank gosh for auto-saving. Autosave saved the day on this last one, I'll tell you that much. Man, I hope we get some really good yields on Magnetite. I would love to get up to about 2,800. That should essentially guarantee me the the next upgrade on reducing the gold loss per ingot. Okay. So another scoop or two and we should be done. See how much deeper we can go? one more bucket. Looks like it's kind of starting to get light out now. Alright, so bucket number 3. So 3 more left. We're probably going to have to go and refuel all of our generators and water pumps and stuff here fairly soon. So I'm kind of mentally preparing for that. So this might put me up above 150 ounces. If I can get up to 160 ounces or more, like 180 would even be better. That's going to put us in a really good spot to start, you know, moving over to tier 3 permanently. I swear, it feels like it always takes longer going around that probably because there's nothing to look at. Like when you go around this way, it's like little bit more scenic. Wait, what was the really gold rich? Was it one? No, it was 161. I'm going to toggle that square. Oh, we're sitting right on top of it. Oh, great. Well, so much for that. You probably won't even get to dig into that one all that much in this episode. I think in the next episode we definitely will. We should get, you know, some better gold yields. So if that's 161, so 162 is like really rich. So that's this one. 186. 187 is pretty good, you know, especially down lower. But, you know, it's going to be a while until we can really make it over that far with the front loader even. Oh, Jesus! Oh, that scared me. That scared the ever-living crap directly out of my bum hole. Alright. Lights off. Great. Oh, gosh. Alright, so... So that light kind of moved there. Okay, which hydro... Oh gosh, it's way up there. So I'm just lowering this down far enough that I can actually get to it. All right. Okay, unscrew. What? Detach. All right. So if I go to the part thing here, am I going to need to... Oh, this one needs to be replaced too. Or wait. Yep. No, 7. Okay. Now, are there any other hydraulic lines that have to be replaced? I know that we have to look at this. That's looking good. Isn't there a battery? I'm sure our battery's fine, to be honest. Okay, well, let's do some refueling here. Wait, I thought I shut this off. Oh, it was the other one I didn't shut off. Okay. Or the other one I did shut off, sorry. Okay. Alright, so that's disconnected. Let's jump in. What the heck? What? Oh, don't tell me this bucket is what was causing those problems with the truck. Whoa. Yeah, look at that bucket off to the left side there. There's something with that bucket that's tied to the position of the truck. And I'm thinking that that might be what was bugging the truck out earlier. So am I going to get a bugged bucket, a buggy bucket? Uh-oh. All right, let's shut that off. Just the, yeah. Thought I was going to go off that edge there for a moment. So it looks like he just ran out. Ugh, back to town. I'm going to stop by the selling point here, and I'm just going to sell these 2 hydraulic lines. I know people have suggested that I unlock buying things from, using the computer. The downside to that is it costs 20 grand, which I think is kind of ridiculous. Oh, I don't even get anything for those, do I? Well, that is the stinker beans. So here we go. Back into town we go. I would buy reinforced hydraulic lines for that if I actually had owned that. Oh, I can't do that. If I had actually owned the that excavator, and it's kind of like, do I still want to buy it? I just don't know. I mean, really, the only thing I need it for right now is moving, installing the items for, like, all the Tier 3 stuff. I mean, once we get to Tier 3, because I probably am not going to use it for digging stuff up. Right. Yeah, reinforced hydraulic hose. I almost feel like buying one of those. And wait, what's all this? Gold nuggetator. Okay, I don't have any of those. Bar jack. Well, that's to jack the tires up. I don't think I need anything else, but I will buy those other replacement parts just in case. We've got plenty of money to do that. And I think I'll just run over to the bank really quick just to see. Just to see what the current gold prices are like. Yeah, they kind of went up a little bit, but back down. And I mean, day one we were back here. It's a little bit. I guess it's not you know, a massive difference. Let's head up to the Blacksmith really quick, just to kind of see what our target goal, Magnetite amount is. I think it's like 27 something. Again, not selling any gold. There's cost. We could go 24, which we're almost there, but we want gold losses. Oh, 26. So we're not too far. We should definitely have that. And I think I'm going to even continue just digging after that, just to get, you know, some gold. Because, you know, if we can get 200 ounces or more, you know, we're going to have no problem doing any of the, you know, the starting tier 3 equipment. And I may even look into, you know, maybe like a tier 4 duplex jig or something like that. I think those are redonkulously expensive, though, so I don't know if that's something that's doable. But, you know, we've got moss mats that we have to buy and a bunch of other things as well. So it's not just a, you know, really quick, you know, setup. It's going to take us probably a whole episode just to get everything else set up, and, you know, from the generators to the water pumps and all that kind of stuff. And then I can just rent a front loader. We can get rid of the excavator, and then and just use the front loader, you know, to get a few 100,000, so that we can get the upgrades to do the conveyor belt and the conveyor belt hopper. All right, so I'm going to start that. Oh. %, and this is 90. Oh gosh, so I bought those replacement parts. I really didn't need them, but I mean, it wasn't tons of money, so I'm not really gonna worry about it all that much. Okay, this goes in here, and then got one. I'm not sure which of the buckets was tied to the truck. I guess we're going to find out here. Oh no, we got 2 of them. Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, this is just stupid. So, I guess, I don't know what to do. I mean, I can just put them in the truck. I don't know why it's doing this. Uh-oh. Wait, did I start the... No, I did not. Finish repairs before entering your vehicle. What? I don't want to enter that vehicle. I want to enter this one. I'm just going to go ahead and start these up. Okay, we're going to get all these on. Come on now. Okay. Can I rock? I was hoping I could like walk around the front of the bucket, but I cannot. Okay, well, since we don't have to do anything with the hydraulic fluid, let's just go ahead and get everything started back up. And let's get back to work. So we've got that bucket. And I think I got to do one of these buckets. So really, I guess we've got 3 buckets to do. Everything's so bright now. We repositioned the lights. Bright lights, bright lights. Do 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 do. So, I don't know. Code Horizons, I don't know if they've got like a good channel for reporting bugs. That's a pretty big bug. And not sure that there's a really good way to report that to them. Hopefully they'll notice it like in the Steam forums or something like that. Because I know a lot of people were reporting the problem with the truck being inoperative. Though this is the first time that I've noticed issues where the buckets were actually in some way physically attached to the truck. So I might have to list this as a bug episode and go from there. I don't know. See, that's one of the reasons why, you know, it's kind of a risk doing this game, and there's a few other ones too, because the developers have such a bad track record of actually fixing bugs, and unfortunately in this case introducing new bugs, that, you know, my confidence in actually recording and doing game videos drops considerably. Now there might be a workaround with that, with the buckets. We might just have to sell the buckets and buy new ones. Sometimes that fixes weird problems like that. But you shouldn't have to. For some reason, there is information being attributed to the buckets. Some type of positioning data that it shouldn't be doing. All right, so there's one. I'm gonna leave one of these buckets free. Because we're gonna need that for the magnetite separator. I definitely don't want to lose any magnetite at this point. Part of me actually does want to do like a 20 ounce, 20 ounces of gold ore just to see like, how much we're gonna get. So, hang tight. We might do that this episode at the very, very end. No. Okay, now we are starting to dig into this ultra rich plot right here, so that's good. Probably get a bucket or two of really good stuff. I'm hoping. Give us the gold. Now, what I really want to know is, where is all the waste dirt going? That's one thing that this game doesn't really cover is, we're dumping all this dirt into this little device here, and it's just like dropping out onto the ground and disappearing. That would be kind of interesting if they were to introduce, like, the realistic aspect of, well, you're digging all this dirt, well, where's it all going to? It just doesn't wash away into oblivion whenever you rinse it out. It's got to be deposited somewhere. And where that is, I have no idea. Alright, so we're at 56%. about 67%. Still getting into this, Wait, is my... Oh, there we go. I don't... That view will be a little bit better, I think. Whoa. See, we're getting like right up underneath the excavator again. Which is something that I don't like to do. But I'm trying to get that real deep stuff, because that's good pay dirt down here. Okay, 80% essentially. It's going to get us up around 85, so about 4 more scoops, I think. We'll be done with this bucket. I think this is good dirt too, I think. And that's probably going to be about the last scoop for this one, but let's go get another scoop so we can prepare for the next buckets. All right. So we got 1 bucket, so we're just going to do this last one. And we will be good to go for this episode. We'll be able to do the cleanup and see how much gold we've got. Hopefully it's a lot. Let's see, okay. So we got about $21,000 right now. Not a ton of money, but we're doing just fine. Just fine. Kind of concentrate on getting this dirt cleaned up right up here. In anticipation, because we're gonna have to back up the excavator here in a few minutes, I think. If I can get this, let's see, like this right in here. Kind of like a little square jutting out. Fuel is low. Okay. Yeah, just like that. A couple more scoops in that area. Maybe we'll back up a little bit. This should be the really rich pay dirt that we're dumping in there too. Should be is being the key word. Ah, no! Closing in on about halfway full here. Whoop. Let's do one more scoop right here. We'll drop this off and we'll rotate we'll move the excavator. Oh, no wonder we were kind of sliding around there a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, don't destroy. There we go. The heck are we? We pushing in on the truck or something? Okay, let's try this. Okay, zoom out a little bit. And again, this should be the really rich area here. I hope. Oh. Okay, that's really not a good spot to be in. Okay. Uh-oh. We might have some trouble here getting to the deep stuff. But I don't know, we'll see. This should be a pretty darn good bucket. So just a few more scoops and we're going to be done, guys. Which is going to be really nice. Oh, darn it. I thought we got a nugget. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten a nugget in this episode. Say it with me. Nuggety, nuggety, nug. Nuggety, nuggety, nug. Nuggety, nugget. Okay. On second thought, don't say that with me. See, it wouldn't have helped anyway. Gosh. It's like the dumbest thing you've ever been told or asked to say by a YouTuber. Okay. Just gonna hit these three. I feel like I should. Okay. I feel like I should pull up the fuel truck just to refill the excavator, but we'll wait. We'll wait till the next episode. So we've got 108 ounces of gold. What the heck? Oh, we've got 108 ounces of gold right now. Yeah. 'Tank is refilled. Okay. So, all right. So there's that. We're gonna get him going. Get him. Oh. One. I'm going to set these out here. We're going to do a little bit of a test in a moment. I want to see which buckets decide to go flying off into oblivion. 83.27 ounces. $95, there we go, 5.95 ounces. Like, I want to see which buckets. Hello. 6.81, nice. 94 ounces, nice, nice. Yeah, I want to see if there's any of these buckets that might be in some way attached to the truck here. $86, okay. We might get to 10% on the Magnetite here, which is good. Okay, a little bit less on this one. So this, oh, whoops. Don't want to miss that one. That would not be good. Okay, almost up to 140 ounces. Okay, 82 ounces, okay. 18.72, so we've got 139.8. So this should put us up probably to 145 ounces or so. And then, let's see. Let's see what happens with these buckets. Uh-oh. Oh, I see 3 of them. Whoa. Okay, so 145.6. I'm gonna sell these 3 buckets. Except for this one. We'll have to take that to the Magnetite plant and then bring it back. Okay, shut that off. Shut that off. And we'll take that up to the Magnetite plant and sell the Magnetite. And oh yeah, and then we're gonna go and sell 20 ounces of gold. So let's get... Hello. That is so weird that those buckets are doing that. I'll have to name this episode like Buggy Buckets or something. But obviously I think it has something to do with, you know, putting the buckets in the truck here, and for whatever reason the location or position data doesn't go away. You know, that's my guess. I'm sticking to it. And 2,790 Magnetite. Nice. All right, so let's head to the Blacksmith, where we will upgrade the gold loss, therefore reducing gold loss. And hopefully, you know, as we get the tier 3 processing going, hopefully that will generate even more magnetite, which will, you know, my hope is we'll be able to accumulate magnetite a lot more quickly, and and upgrade some of the other stuff, you know, tier 2 and tier 3, the tier 2, 3, 2 and 3 upgrades, not like tier 2, 3 or 3, you know, mining stuff. In case that gets a little confusing. 2,790. All right. So upgrade. So yeah, I don't really care about time or max. So yeah, we want to go for gold losses here. Upgrade. Yes. Nice. So loss upgrade 1. Smelting upgrade 1. And then, so, oh my gosh, look at that, 5,291. Okay. So before we know, when we would smelt 20 ounces, it was costing a little less than $2,000 to do that. Now it's half that, and we would get a 18-ounce ingot back. So that's going to take 14 minutes. All right, so we'll kind of just chill here for a second as I take a drink of water. This is like the first time I've drank in this whole hour. Did I ever even set? Oh, this is gonna be a long episode. I didn't even stop my timer. Whoops. Okay. You nasty bucket. I wish. Is there a selling point in town? I don't think there is. Maybe I'll sell those off screen and deal with that off screen. I don't know. All right, couple more minutes. I still got my flashlight on here. Don't really need it. I want a motorcycle. Boy, that this totally looks like something from like GTA Vice City or something. All right, here we go. 19 ounces. So we get a whole extra ounce. That's basically, you know, a little over $1,000. All right, let's take that down and we'll sell it. Okay. And it sells for 22,569. Wait, did the price? I guess the price must be going back up. Oh yeah, here's the 5-day. This is kind of like almost since we began the game. So yeah, the price was up here. Now it's kind of at a low point. Upgrade to machine slot. Okay, sell gold bars. Boom. All right. So we could buy one of the duplex jigs right now, but or I don't know, whatever it's called. Is the base one called the duplex jig? We'll take a quick look and whew. Yeah, see, like I need these two items are going to come a little bit later. Right now, I need this guy. Whoa, the shaker's 94,000. I was thinking it was like 80 something thousand. Bam, bam, bam. Maybe, but yeah, I need two of these. Oh gosh, did the prices go up? Wait a second. What the heck is going on here? What the heck? Okay, where did my piece of paper? I had a piece of paper the other day where I had all the costs written down. Yeah, these things went up in price. This was not 36,905, and then the other thing, this was 80. Oh gosh, I can't read my. It looks like it was 82,000. So what the heck? Did they just increase the prices? That's a bunch of crap right there. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford these. I want this one. Even the old Arnold's trommel is better than what I got. Let's see if this went up in price. What the crap? Okay, the front end loader was 125,912. What the heck? Why are they there had to have been an update or something. What the Okay, that really pisses me off. It really pisses me off. Because now it's like these costs are like are completely meaningless. Whoops. Like, is Codemasters like? See, I don't know if there was a patch for this game today. I do not know. There might have been one yesterday. I don't know. It's been a couple days since I've checked those prices. And I know for a fact there's been an update to the game since like I said, since I checked those prices. So I don't. So folks, we're gonna need a lot more money, honey. Oh, I didn't notice what the rental price was for the front loader. Whoops. Oh, this is kind of like a demoralizing blow. It's probably because of the stimulus. You know, the value of the dollar is decreased by 10% or so. So, they raised the prices to compensate. That's probably what it was. All right, guys and gals. Well, that is going to be it for this episode of Gold Rush. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again as I work through some of these bugs in the truck. I don't know what the heck is going on here, but that is, the reality of the situation, and I'm gonna actually sell these buckets. These are the evil possessed buckets. I don't know why they are possessed. Now I'm kind of worried that maybe like some of the other equipment in there might be possessed as well, but I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be it for this time. As always, don't forget to leave a like, as it helps me out tremendously. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe for this and many more videos. And I will see you back for more Gold Rush next time. I'm Brad M73. Bye for now.